TNT, today, not tomorrow. Imagine that if you have a shirt TNT and then you come to the US, to Canada, or other country, man, they'll be shocked with you because we have another meaning for that, right? Okay. The point is right now it's really today, not tomorrow. What am I telling you? A lot of people that is into the business, into schooling, into offices, employed in everything has has one thing, actually almost one thing in common, and that's what you call procrastination, right? We try to put up things now and then just wait for tomorrow, even though we can do it now. A very good example is if you're in school, a teacher told you that there'll be an exam on or a quiz on Friday, and it's a Monday. You will not study until it's a Thursday. Even though it's a Thursday, you will not even study. Okay, you studied early morning on the Friday. That's what you call procrastination. And I think you have lots of stories about procrastination. And I know some of them will be a funny one, right? Or a big mess in your life, like being left by the plane or the boat. Okay. Oh, I like to tell you a story. I had this office mate of mine when I was still working with a drug company in the Philippines. He's supposed to be the lead supervisor for the big event in one island that's in Tagbilaran in Bohol. He came late, and then that time there was no more plane, and he was going to take the boat. He saw the boat easily easing up already from the dock, okay, moving out already, and he said, "Oh my gosh, I will be late!" And he threw his bag on the boat, and he shouted, "Bio Rangers!" And he jumped. He successfully landed, and then it was an overnight thing because that was many years ago. Overnight, when he woke up in the morning, instead of going to Tagbilaran, he was in another city in Cagayan de Oro. Imagine that. What if he came on earlier? What not on the last minute? So that thing happens, and I've been a victim of that. Okay. Uh, Planes, I just see the plane flying and wave goodbye and a lot of things. And that's why I said this has to stop. So, how to deal with procrastination? Now, in our life, number one is I'd like to share to you some simple tips, like before we go on to anything like this, is that you have to cut out excuses. Cut out excuses of doing things, of doing someone like you have to do the laundry and you say, oh, that can wait. Anyway, I have this book to finish. Cut out excuses. Make a list of the things that you have to do. Okay? 10 lists. Once you make the first one, check it out, and then the second one is not your second one. That will become your first list again, first priority again. Okay? And then stay busy. And the best part, start doing it. Be a doer. In this business of ours, ladies and gentlemen, those things are very important, really, really, because this time we're talking about your big whys. We're talking about your dreams in life. We're talking about a change of life that you decided when you join us. So let's start with one of the most important thing in life, to be prepared in going through the challenges, in going through your new journey of life in achieving your goals, and that is the word training. We need to train ourselves. I think everybody agrees with that. How can you become a champion if you will not go on training? How can you become successful in life? Do you think that people just came out from the womb of their parents and said, yes, I'll become a champion? No, they went through a lot of trainings. People have really to punish themselves, actually, to give time, commitment, to be motivated, because they know what is in front of them, what is waiting for them. That's why it is so important to do trainings. Here, you have to train yourself too. Okay? Train yourself about the business. Not only that, discipline yourself. When are you gonna do it? Be a doer. You have to start. When are you gonna start? People tell me, sorry about that. People tells me that, oh, we are in this situation right now. How come others were able to do it? Do you think that people that were able to do it have 4 legs or 4 arms? No, they're just the same as you and me. The only problem is that they're trained themselves and they're ready for whatever challenges that they're going to encounter, and they didn't think it is a challenge right now because you already have trained for it. Obstacles in life can only be obstacles if you are not ready for it. But if you're focused on it, then there'll be no obstacles in life. The reason for that training, that importance of training, because you are now going to put up the foundation of your life. No buildings, ladies and gentlemen, that end up right away as a tall building without building the foundation. Would you would you like to stay on the 100th floor of a building that you know that the foundation is not that deep? The depthness of that foundation is questionable. I don't think so that you will stay there, right? The point is you have to start your foundation right now. This is the best time for you to start foundation right now. There's a lot of trainings that you can attend to. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can screenshot everything, review it. Remember, Coach PJ shared to you a lot yesterday. See that? Those are trainings that we're going to have. We are going to have a continuous training. Then build your foundation. Build your foundation. Don't build your Netflix. Okay? Don't build your YouTube. Build your foundation, ladies and gentlemen. Build your foundation. This is gonna change your life. This is gonna change your life. I want you to do what is to be done now, so that you'll be ready for tomorrow. So build your foundation. And one of the best part in life is that this is the worst thing that is gonna hold you back. I know that attitude. How many times that when your upline or when your sponsor asks you, do you know about this? Oh, I know that. At the back of your mind, if you really knew that thing, how come you haven't really moved on yet to your next phase in life? Meaning to say, you don't know that. Time for you to humble yourself. Time for you to learn. Learning is very important, and we have all the time to learn right now. We have all the time to learn right now. Go beyond. Go outside of the box. Go outside of the box. Let's deal with our products. If you see our product, search for the ingredients of it. What does it do? How good it is? How can you apply it? What are the pros and cons? What is it? What is it good for? So that when people that knows, they keep their mouth shut. People that doesn't know, they keep their mouth open. It's their mouth open and their parachute of their brain is closed. This time it's the other way around. I know that attitude hampers your growth. First reason, you don't have knowledge. Once you don't have knowledge, you don't have self-confidence. Once you don't have self-confidence, how can you face up a problem, or how can you face up a client once you know nothing? Remember that. Remember, if you know something, you're just like a speeding train that goes on and on and on and on and on. And people would like to listen to you because they know that they are learning from you. Try to talk nonsense, and you see people will start to fly away from you. I know that attitude. You have to change that. You have to change that. I want you also to master the basics. Time for you to master the basics. What are the basics in our business? Number one, learn the marketing plan. Learn the marketing plan. Learn the marketing plan. Love it. Live with it. Dream of it. Let it be in your system. Let it stay. That will be your bloodline. The bloodline. Once you speak up, you will. When other people says, I can't do the business, the reason why I'm not earning it doesn't need for you to be earning. If people sees you that you have this conviction, you have this excitement level, you have this self-confidence, when you share the marketing plan, when you share the products, ladies and gentlemen, what happens? People will not ask you if you are earning. People will start to believe in you. Remember, it's the belief system first that people will have to see in you, because once they believe in you, they will trust you. Once they trust you, because they have seen the self-confidence in you. When people go to war, when the military go to war, do you think that the general knows what is on the other side of the island? No. Since the general, when he speaks, when he says something, it's full of conviction, it's full of positivity, it's full of knowledge. It's he knows what he's talking about, even though he hasn't been there yet. What happened? The soldiers believes, right? Hitler. I want you to look at Hitler. Hitler. How tall is Hitler? He's not a tall guy. He's a small guy. Remember that? Uh-huh. He's really small guy. He is commanding militaries, his army with a height of 6'5", 6'7". Do you remember that? And he's still a small guy. Was he good before? No. No, he wasn't good before. He's a shy guy. You know what he did? He mastered the basics. He's a good speaker, right? If you notice that. Definitely. Was he good? No. He had somebody coach him. You have somebody coach him. So when you will see, I like to share to you something. I was in Germany, and Hitler would like to make a parade of his army every now and then. They did not destroy that stadium. They preserve it. They preserve it. And then our tour guide pointed out where Hitler used to stand up, okay, and say his piece, and he raises his hands. And I was there. I felt the energy, and it's really, I got goosebumps. Imagine that. Because I see this little guy, not little anymore. See that? That's why when he stood up there, everybody listens. Was he good before? No, he wasn't. He just mastered the basic of speaking. Listen. I know we will never understand what he said, but watch when he speaks. He always says, "Hi, Hitler!" Everybody shouts. Learning the basic. Just like in this business. Learn the marketing plan. Learn the basic. Practice, practice, practice. Right now, you can practice a lot. When was the last time you practiced? When was the last time you really talk to somebody? Talk to somebody, share to somebody. Who share that to your husband? Share that to your wife, share that to your children. This is a marketing plan. This is the products. You have to prepare yourself. This is the best time for you to prepare yourself today, not tomorrow. Prepare yourself for today, not tomorrow. When tomorrow comes and you are already prepared, whew, you're gonna be like a supersonic jet flying high on the sky. Unlimited. Master the basic. Attend your distributor's orientation. Very important. Very important. The reason for you to attend the new distributor's orientation right now, whether you like it or not, a lot of things are negative. Even though you like to live in a world of positive, negativity will never be absent. The new distributor's orientation will be the vaccine for those things. Vaccine for those things. Would you like to stay positive? Stop reading about what's happening right now, okay? Let the government take charge of it. Just do your part. The more you read about it, the more it poisons your mind. And remember, you can't do anything about it. What you can do about it, stay safe. Attend the new distributor's orientation. Do one-on-one presentation. Then attend trainings. Attend trainings. Today, to all these people attending trainings today, congratulations in advance. I know you're preparing yourself. You're preparing yourself. This is just about an hour training. I don't know how others cannot spend an hour listening and attending training. Okay? How important is training? I keep on telling you. The importance of training, you cannot see. Having a key for your brand new house, a key for your brand new car. When you have money in the bank, that's the time you're gonna say, "Whoa, thank you for the trainings." Everything has a purpose in life. Nobody becomes successful without proper training. Who's your doctor? Do you think you'll be that doctor if you didn't have proper training? Nah, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Huh? I don't think so. Believe me, training counts a lot. That's why we're here. The best part, we're here. You have other leaders, you have your uplines, you have your coaches to train you. Attend training. You tell them, Uncle Barty, they keep on repeating things. Of course, they have to repeat things because that's the thing that's gonna build you up. That's the thing that's gonna help you out. That's the thing that. Why is that thing keep on repeating? Whether you like it or not, during our younger years, we a lot of things have been repeated to us too. Gladly, it's not more on positive side; it's on more negative side. Someone like, oh, you are nothing, you cannot do this. Oh, oh man, you are dumb. A lot of negative. Those negative things, because when we are still young, they went inside our brain. It stays there in our system, in our subconscious mind. It is there. That's why when you try to move forward, those subconscious mind will tell you, oh, you cannot do that. Your brother told you that before, or your friend told you that before. That's the reason you hesitated to do that. That's why you procrastinate. It's not because you don't know it. You procrastinate because of the negative things that is being put into your mind. That's why you need to take it out. How can you take it out if you do not put anything new? The trainings comes inside. If you are an engineer, you know the law of hydraulics. For this one to go out, you have to put something into here. Remember that? It has to go out. But if you are not attending training, you just know all the negatives in mind, you just don't know it, you cannot have that self-confidence. That training is the most important thing in life. I'm going to do a training. I call it a nitty gritty of entrepreneurship. It will be 50 topics. I'll do it at part one and part two or part three. Okay. You just have to wait for that. Attend trainings, part of Master the Basic. Repetition is the mother of success. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Let's go basic. When you first tried to ride on your bicycle, I'm sure you will ask somebody to hold on to it, to guide you, to help you, to give you balance. Am I right? And then what happened? You start to practice. And then you fell. You stood up again and then practice. And then you crashed and then you stood up again and then you practice. And then you practice. Now, how is riding a bicycle? Hard or easy? Remember that? Before it was hard, now it is easy. Am I right? Good. Actually, it's still hard. It just became easy because you keep on practicing. You keep on repeating, you keep on repeating, you keep on repeating. That's why it becomes so easy. It's just a flick of a finger. If you notice that that's a big difference right now. Some people, when they share the marketing plan, bam, 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 and you tell them, oh, they are good. They were not good before. They started just like you and me. They just keep on practicing. They did not delay their dreams. They like to get their dreams. They are a doer. They started right away. They did not procrastinate. That's a big difference. That's why I told you, do the basic, product, practice facial, do everything. Practice with now you can practice with people in your house. Hallelujah. Because they will not go anywhere. They're going to stay with you. They're going to stay with you. Practice with them. Practice with them. Will it make a big difference? You'll never know. You'll never know. Before doing marketing plan, my aim is to talk to 7 people every day. When I was building my network, 7 people every day, every day. How can I talk to 7 people if I did not practice myself? If I did not put time into it? Do you think when I look at the person, they can read my mind? No, I have to show it to them. I practice, and then I start to talk to people. I keep on repeating. There's 2 persons that every time almost in a week's time, I think I talk to them 4 to 5 times. The reason behind that, I was just able to talk to 5 people. Remember, my goal is 7. 7. I can do this way. 7. Okay, just like the name of my son, 7. Okay? The 2 people, because it's already about 10 in the evening when I come home, the 2 people, this is the nanny of 7 and 8, and this is our driver. Okay, they stay in my house. I talk to them. I talk to them. I wake most of the time. I wake them up, or when I come home, they run and go to sleep, pretend to be sleeping. I said, no, 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 because I still have to talk to 7 people. Okay, I'm done with 5. You will be 6 and 7. They always have this face like a long papaya face. They said, here we go again. And they said, Uncle Barty, you already talked to us last night. I said, if you will not listen, I will not give you your salary. I tell joke on them. So I keep on repeating to them because I have to master this. I keep on repeating to them. What happened? These 2 people, because I keep on repeating it, repetition is the mother of learning. They start to learn. They start to learn about it. And it went into not only to the brain, but into their heart. What happened? Ladies and gentlemen, the nanny became a manager. Our driver became a manager too. What happened? I got 2 problems now. The nanny resigned and the driver resigned. Hey, now, wow, isn't that nice? They became managers. That was many, many years ago. When I came back from US, I've been out for about 15 years. When I came back, I looked for them. The nanny is a very successful right now. The driver, oh my gosh, he picked me up when I went to one of the cities in the Philippines, in Cebu, with his brand new car, an SUV car. Imagine that. And he is now a manager also of a networking company. And that is our office of N World in Cebu. Practice. You practice with your relatives now, with your sister now, with your brother now. Tell them, I don't care. You just sit down there and I practice with you and tell me how, if I am improving. Remember that. Okay? Attitude. We keep on talking about attitude. Remember? Attitude, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important thing in life. You are not going up. You cannot go up in a mountain if you have 2 bricks or 4 hollow blocks at your back. These are the things that you have to unload. You have to unload them. You alone can be honest to yourself. What are those things that you have to unload? Then unload them. Unload them. Change. Change. Be optimist. Be optimist. Be optimist. Whatever is happening to your life, look for positive things. I'll give you a secret. In this scenario right now, you can we always say, oh my gosh, when is this gonna end? Why not think, how about let's do this. Instead of thinking of like that, why don't you say, oh, I have to do my exercise today. I have to sweat it out. Then do exercise. I guarantee you. Once you are busy, you stay busy, you change your attitude. You cannot think of other things. You cannot think of negative things because you are busy. Remember, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Then go exercise. Go exercise. Stay healthy. You don't need to go to the gym because you cannot go to the gym right now because the gym right now are closed. The best part is that go to YouTube, pick somebody, you follow that, sweat it out, or walk for 30 minutes, walk around. Change your attitude. Stay healthy. Once you're healthy, it helps a lot. It helps your brain because once you're healthy, once you're exercising, the blood runs and the endorphins in your brains right now are healthy because it's now oxygenated. Be positive, ladies and gentlemen. Attitude, that is the library of your past, the mirror of your present, and that is the prophecy of your future. Prophecy of your future. Speak positive. Speak positive. Speak positive. You are not prophesying your future. If you speak negative, you are still prophesying your future negatively. Make a choice. Would you like to prophesy for a positive result, or would you like to prophesy for a negative result in life? Then stay positive. Words should come out to be positive in your mind. If the words is not positive, then shut up. I like that. Shut up. Huh? Don't say it. Instead of saying something, don't say it. You can also apply that in your situation right now in your house. Instead of saying, if you feel that you're gonna say something negative to your brother or your mom, then just be quiet about it and then just step back. And then once you find a positive word, say it. It's hard. My point is, try it. You lose nothing, ladies and gentlemen, and you gain. Stay positive. What is network marketing? I like this one. Okay. If somebody asks you, Peach, if somebody asks you, there's a voice coming out. If somebody will ask you what is network marketing, how will you answer it? How will you answer it? If somebody will ask you, what is network marketing? How will you answer that? A lot of people tell me that, what is network marketing? And they just says that network marketing is very simple. I ask a lot of people. They say, Barthy, you are doing network marketing, am I right? I said, yes. And I said, oh, I know that already. I know that already. All right. All right. If you know that, then what is network marketing? How come you are not yet getting your dreams in life? A lot of people ask me, what is network marketing? You have to know that. You are in this business. Someone like, if you're in medicine, you're a doctor, what are you? I'm a doctor. A doctor of what? A doctor of surgery. What do you do? Then you explain. So when people ask you, oh, you're doing network marketing. Oh, by the way, what is network marketing? What will you tell them? Oh, it's recruit. You sponsor people, they sponsor, you sponsor left, you sponsor right, and hallelujah, that's it, you become rich. No. You have to know what is network marketing. What is network marketing? Imagine if somebody will ask you what is network marketing, and you answer him this way. You tell them network marketing is a system of moving products from the factory down to the end consumers through an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. Wouldn't that be amazing? Huh? You're gonna blow them away. You are surely gonna blow them away. So when somebody asks you what is network marketing, I want you to memorize this. Network marketing is a system of moving products from the factory down to the end consumers through an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. Nice, huh? I'm gonna ask you now, everybody, you have to speak it out, say it aloud. Oh, you're doing N-World? N-World is a network marketing company. Really? What is network marketing? Let's go. It is a system of moving products from the factory down to the end consumers through an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. I want you to memorize that. It is a system of moving products from the factory down to the end consumers through an organization of users, retailers, and network builders. I'm going to give you an exam about this. Take a picture of it, write it down, memorize it, so that you will know about it. And remember, it's about network marketing is a really different thing in life. Do you know that network marketing right now is being a course, a college course in the universities? How do I know? How did I know that? Well, one university in the Philippines even asked me to become a resource speaker. See that? It's now a course, ladies and gentlemen. It is a course now. They are studying it. You are doing it. Did you see the big difference? See the big difference? Especially when you know the meaning of it. You know the meaning of it. Let me share to you what Robert Kiyosaki said. He said that the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. But right now, most colleges right now are shifting already from looking for work. They're now shifting to building networks. The shift started right now. It is starting right now. 5 years, 6 years from now, it will be like this. Why wait? Why wait? Why not be serious right now? Why not be serious right now? You tell me, oh, I just have to wait. Then you wait. Once the time comes, the plane is gone already. You're left behind. Let me show you how fast things are moving right now. Before, when the bottled water came out, did you buy right away? Nah. You stay in your house and you just open the faucet and drink water from there, right? Right now, everybody's buying bottled water, right? Good. Cell phone. When the first cell phone came out, did you buy right away? No. Did you buy for your family, for your kids? No. Right now, everybody has it. Everybody is having a cell phone. What is your bonding in your house right now? Everybody on cell phone. Nice bonding. A time for you to bond, you're still on your cell phone. Imagine that. My point is, everything right now is moving fast. I mean to say, the bottled water, everybody's drinking it. Almost everybody. Cell phone, everybody has it. Network marketing. A time will come, everybody will be doing it. The best part, you are doing it now. You're doing it now, today. Don't wait for tomorrow to do this stuff. Once tomorrow comes, you're gonna be staying and being left behind by the people who did it today. I want you to look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to look at that. Let me show to you why this is so important, because I would like you to look at the cash flow quadrant. This is gonna be very, very helpful today. I guarantee you, this is gonna open up that you who are doing the business, this will strengthen your belief. This will strengthen your belief in network marketing. You who are still new with the business, this will give you blow your mind, say, whoa, now I know. Show you the cash flow quadrant. The ESBI. If you're an employee, you have a job. Self-employed, you own a job. Business owner, you own a system and people work for you. Investor, money works for you. Let us talk about this one. Employee, how are you doing today? Self-employed, how are you doing today? Business owner, how are you doing today? Investors, how are they doing today? If you look at this thing, very, very glaring, people who does not want to have an extra income were A-okay. They have a fallback, the job. Right now, we have to start to help them open their minds. Let's go back a little bit. If you are employed, what do you get? What kind of income do you have? You have your wage, salary. If you're working extra, you have a tip, or you can have money if you get for a loan or a cash advance, or if you are working for a dealership or on commission basis on sales, you have incentives, or if you don't have money, you go to the pawn shop. This is how you will be able to have money in your wallet. The business people, the investors, what kind of money are we talking about? What kind of income are we talking about? They don't talk about wage, they talk about profit, about the interest, mutual funds, blue chip, stocks, capital gains, equity, time deposit. They even have what you call this SDA, special deposit account. You know about that? Look at this. Look at to your left, the wage, salary, tip, loan, and look at the profit, interest. Are they the same? Are they the same? They're not the same. Even the spelling is not the same. They did not match. There's no matching there. Imagine that. Imagine that. Now, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of becoming a business owner? Afraid of to become a businessman? That's why you like to stick on your job. You can stick on your job, but at the same time, you can also become a business person. And how is that? You don't need big capital. You don't need big capital. Our package has a very fair price, and the returns to the product is more than the amount of the package that you are paying. You don't need to have risks. We have offices. We have hubs. The system is there already. You don't need to have a back office. We give it to you. That's included already in your package. If you will not open your mind right now, you're going to open your mind Sunday, because Sunday you retire. That's the time you open your mind. Would you like to retire opening your, or would you like to open your mind now that once you retire, you're in A-OK situation? You have to think of this. You have to think of this. I want you to see that from employee, because of N-World, you are in the very, very good company. You are able to cross from employee to businessman. So when you talk to somebody, when you share to somebody, if they will not join in, they just tell them it's okay. You are not able to cross. You have crossed already from employee to become a businessman. If they ask you cross where, if you are in the Philippines, tell them you have not crossed EDSA. In Dubai, you tell them you have not crossed DERA. Okay, or Sheikh. Man, I forgot the Sheikh name. Okay, or if you're in Italy, that I don't know the street out there. Anyway, in Nigeria, tell them you did not cross Mubalaji. You have already crossed. That's why right now I'm preparing you right now. You have lots of time right now to prepare things. So when the tomorrow comes, you are now ready for battle. For battle. I want you to look at this. I'd like you to look at this quadrant. I'd like to show you some more. Okay? I'd like to show you some more. This is the reason now why you have to do really, okay? N-word. Why you have to be serious. Why you have to be serious with N-word. Number one, why you have to be serious with N-word. Look. I'd like to show to you the cycle of life. The cycle of life is that from ages 18 to 22, most of you are still single, and from 22 to 30, you get married. From 31 to 42, you start your young family. 43 to 55 or 50, you are now big family now. You have a college student. Most of you have right now going to school. And then from 50, they get married. You're an empty nester. And by 60, you retire. Cycle of life, right? All right. Very nice. Nah, let's talk about it. If you notice, from age 0 to 20 years old, you owe nobody. You have no debts. You just ask money from your parents. Have you asked yourself right now, when you are working, you have salary, you have debts? Funny thing, eh? 20 years old to 40 years old, how was your life if you're 40 right now? Probably that time you just went on disco, outings, travel, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. I don't like that because it's not signature pants or signature shoes, signature watch you buy. Keep on buying. 40 years old, you start to be serious. Kids are growing up. Remember that? Kids are growing up. Children, they're not a privilege. That is a responsibility. You love your kid. Oh, I love my kid. At the back of your mind, man, he's going to college. And then you reach 60 years old. My point is, first cycle of life, the first trip in life will be from 20 to 40 years old. That's the first trip. The 40 to 60 years old, it is not a second trip. That is the last trip. Unang biyahe, huling biyahe. You cannot bring back time. You cannot bring back that. Memories, just look at the pictures, but not time. You cannot pull it back. You cannot say, Lord, can you pull back that time? No. The Lord says, well, are you crazy? I remember that. All right. Now, what happens now? Once you retire, this is a statistics. 1% becomes very rich. Only 1%. The 3%, they're okay. The 96%, some are still working. Some are dependent. They retired, but still dependent. Where now? They're staying with their kids, staying with their sons, and the son will call the sister. Hey, dad or mom has been here for about 2 months already. Get them, get them. I can't stand them anymore. Boom. Then the sister says, okay, I'll get them. And then they call the other brother. Hey, let's divide. You take mom. Oh, would you like to have that thing happen? But this is happening. This is happening right now. Some are really retired in the retirement home. If you know somebody in the retirement home, how many times have you visited them? Who visits them? So funny. It is so funny. I have a sister-in-law in a retired home in Davao City. The one that visits is my niece, my nephew. They visit. Not even the sisters and the brother visits. Are you getting me? Worst scenario, rest in peace. These are the four things that will happen to the 96% that is going on once they reach the age of 60. Still working, dependent, retired, and rest in peace. If you are approaching that age right now, select the best answer. Which one would you like to have? Look at the ratio. Look at the ratio. Okay, the ratio is 4:96. 4 is the winner, 96 is the losing in point. If you go to a casino, you will not bet on the 96. Am I right? You're gonna bet on the 4. Or the odds should be 50-50. Am I right? Who's gonna bet on the 96, the losing one? You bet on the 4. My question is, where are you right now? Are you on the 4% or on the 96%? And if you are on 96%, honestly, you have to do something about it. If not, you will be going to the select the best answer, still working, dependent, retired, death. Cycle of life. The best part right now, you have N-world to bring you to the 4%, to pull you from the 96, to pull you out, to uproot you from the 96% and bring you to the 4%. As a lot of things is gonna happen to you. That's why you have to prepare today and not tomorrow. Okay? You like that? I like to end up with a story. I always like to end up with a story. There's this guy, an old guy. His name is PJ, a very old guy. Right? He's staying in the US, he's being adopted and being taken care of by a couple, a very nice couple. Okay? And then when he's on his own already, he's living in a house, beautiful house, because he's been helped. This old man, old guy PJ, likes antiques. He likes antiques. He likes a picture of antiques like that. He has a picture of this guy, an antique guy named Richard. Okay, he keeps it. Okay. He went to the antique shop and saw this weather pointer. A weather pointer is that there's a lot of weathers. There is snow, sunny, rain, wet, like that. All the typhoon, and there's a pointer there that points. I said, "Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this," and he bought it. And he kept on looking at it every morning. He said, "Oh, it's gonna snow." True enough, it snowed. Oh, it's gonna be raining. True enough, it rained. One morning, he noticed that it was pointing to a different kind of situation, a scenario called hurricane. And at the back of this old guy, this old man, PJ, he said, "How the hell am I have a hurricane in here? This is not a hurricane country where I'm living." So he went back to the store and he said, "Man, you really had me this one. This is not real thing. I want to have my money back." And the guy there, the guy that is selling him, a good-looking guy, a young guy, his name is Emil. Emil said, why do you like to have it, Sir PJ? See, it pointed snow the other month, it snowed, rain, it rained, now it pointed hurricane. This is not true. And Emil was so nice that he said, "Okay, I'll give you back your money." Then he went back home. Ladies and gentlemen, to his surprise, this old man, because he is crazy, he doesn't believe, you know what happened? The house was gone already. The hurricane passed by. He waited for tomorrow. He did not do it today. If he believed in it, he could have done a lot of things that saved his treasures. Remember, everything is in your hands right now. I give it back to you, and everything that's going to happen, we can have it with the blessing of our Lord. And this is Barthy saying to each and every one of you, to God